Hey, my lovely, lovely, wonderful people, a pleasant evening to you. Now, beautiful people, one of the main reasons or primary reasons as to why friendships are really not bonding, they're not growing, they're not really making a foundation, it is because people are not really honest with their friends. They're not holding difficult conversations, and the reality is you have to have difficult conversation with your friends at times. Yes, there are going to be times when it requires that, because your friendships have to be tested. It has to be tested through adversities. It has to be tested through difficult conversation. You have to know if this individual will go in for the long haul, if this individual is truly your friend. You cannot say you are my friend and you see some booger in my nose, for example, and you don't say anything. You see me behaving in an unseeming way. I'm very disrespectful to people on the road, to people I come across, and you do not hold me accountable. That is not friendship. When you come with the argument, well, it is not my business, or you're fearful, there is something subliminally that's going on where you're fearful that if you say this to your friend is going to cut you off. Let them cut you off. Learn to stand alone. That's not your friend. A real friend, even if he or she may feel a little bit cute, may feel a little bit, all right, I kind of feel bad, and I may kind of give you the silent treatment for a day or two. But once you see they're giving you the silent treatment for days upon days upon days, there is something internally that is going on with them. And two, there is that strong possibility that they did not value you as a friend. They really did not. You have to go through that phase. It's a must. It has to go through the test of times. You follow? When your houses are being properly built, I'm sure that the contractor and all, just the entire building team, they have to use quality material that they know. It has been proven that when it goes through the test of hurricanes, of earthquakes, tornadoes, whatever it is, natural disasters, they can stand the test of time, because it would then be foolhardy for them to be building the house, because every little breeze would blow it down. Your friend, you have to have difficult conversations with your friend. If you see something that you just don't appreciate, you don't have to be rude, you don't have to be discourteous, but you have to tell them it is important. You're not doing anything wrong. If you can't have that, you don't have friendships. I never forgot a guy, somebody was telling me, it's either him, he said it to me, or somebody shared it with me, that he had a friend, and the friend had very bad odor. Oral odor was off, very bad. And he tried to, sometimes you feel you don't want to approach this subject because it's very sensitive, it's very difficult. But you know what, people, you have to have it. Yeah, the older I get, the more I realize the importance of having difficult conversations. Yes, we like to run from it, but we can't. No, not if we're friends. I have to have you have to have conversation with me. I have to have conversation with you. We need to have that, so that our friendship can be cemented, it can grow, it can be formidable. And it won't grow by just always laughing. No, it has to go through the rigors. It has to have bad times, yes. And it's not about wishing negativity or so, but you have to have that. That's the only way you're going to know if it's your friend. I'm telling you. And he said he told the fellow, he tried to do it in a respectful way, you know what I mean? And the man never spoke to him again. Never spoke to him again. That was not a friend. That was not a friend. He's saving him. He's saving him. Because that friend doesn't understand that there are people who, when they realize that you have bad odor, they're going to use it and judge your entire life. If you're looking at promotion, you're not getting it. If you want to move up in your job, you're not getting it. If you want to get a particular woman, you're not getting her. There's so many things that your bad breath can stop you from getting. Your bad odor can stop you from getting. If you have a bad attitude and you talk to people with disrespect and you're aggressive and so on, and your friend doesn't have the conversation with you, that is not a friend. And if they have the conversation with you and you cut them off for good, you were never a friend. No friendship can just build on just good times. Good times are important. You have to have those. Those are necessary. But the bad times are very important. Let me not say even more. They are very important because that is when the anchor is going down now. So the anchor needs to know if it needs to come up and be thrown to the sea, or it needs to anchor itself. So if I can't have that conversation with you, if I can't talk to you, I'm not talking about treating you like a child. No. But there are times when we have to have those conversations, you know, and you have to have those conversations with me. Because if we cannot, we are not friends. We are not friends. It doesn't matter where you are at life, what your traumas are, what the situation is. If I respect you as my friend and you respect me as my friend, and you know my motive and you know who I am, it therefore means that you know I'm not coming with anything bad. I'm coming to help you, to even help you to get out of the trauma. But sometimes, you know, it's like when you're cleaning your room. Have you noticed when you're cleaning your room, the place looks even worse? But when you get everything back together, you say, wow. Because you have to move this over there to get rid of the gunk and the junk and the dirt and the muck. You have to do all of that. And then you put everything back in its place or in order, even if you're going to change up what you're doing. You have to have difficult conversation that will that will tell you if the person is your friend. You need to know. And if you cannot have difficult conversations with your friends, they're not your friends. If they can't have difficult conversations with you, you are not their friends. You are not. Simple. I'm the kind of friend that if I have an issue with you, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to hold it where it's bothering me, because that is where it becomes problematic. Because you can't ignore dirt. Even when you sweep dirt under the rug, it's going to pile up and the rug is going to just be like this, and you just start to see the dirt exposed. You cannot hide dirt. It cannot be hidden. It is like a light. It is right there in your face. And there are too many people who are suffering right now because they have issues with their friends. And what they do, because they feel afraid to talk to their friend, they go and they speak to others, and it creates a problem because it seems as if they are talking negatively behind your friend's back. I wouldn't say that. Sometimes it's good when you run it by somebody trustworthy to say, you think I should do this? Sometimes you don't need to. You're not an imbecile or a child to be always seeking permission from people. People always give you their perspective, and people always have something to say and whatnot. Sometimes you need to go. That's what the Bible says. The Bible encourages that. You know, in fact, you notice how the Bible says, if you know your brother has aught against you, go and try and reconcile. So right away it tells a story. If there is an issue that you're having, it makes no sense that you worship over it, praise over it, whatnot, and it's eating away at you. You're human. You're human. You're not superhuman. You're still a human, whether you're a Christian or not. So it's better when you go and you say, look here, I don't like the way you talk to me. I don't like how you treat me. It's this, that, and the third. My friend, come here. I need to talk to you. I don't know what's going on, but your clothes, it seems dirty, shoddy, shabby. You know, I'm not sure what the situation is. I'm not here to judge, but I'm concerned because I don't want to see you, you know, be in this situation. Is there something going on you want to share with me? Whatever it is. However you have that, can you have your friendship, you know how you can talk with your friend. But if you find that when you talk to the friend and in a respectful manner and they shun you, that's really not a friend. It's hard to hear. Even with trauma, most people are traumatized by some things. Some worse than some, yes, but most people are traumatized, my dear. So we need to stop using excuses too much. You know? The man said he never spoke with him again for years because the man was trying to help him. Ridiculous. Yes. And some people, they're filled with pride. Nobody must talk to them. Nobody can talk to them. Nobody can tell them what to do or shouldn't have no issue. Only they should have issues and deal with it. So, difficult conversations are made to have. Do it, people. Even do it while you feel fearful. Yeah, man, it will liberate you. And you will you will know how to separate the wheat from the tares in this sense and know who are your friends. Guys, you know what to do with TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe, give me one of those lions. You can follow me on Instagram.